Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. We got a banger for you today. So, I don't know if anybody's seen it, but there was a lot of Hunter Biden theatrics going on today in Congress. And it was just really weird to watch. And it wasn't weird just because of the fact that Hunter Biden randomly showed up. There's a lot of things that I want to tell you guys to pay attention to in this video that I put together. I'm going to try and give as little input throughout it as possible and just try and save it till the end. So if you guys could just try and listen through to this video for me, if you could. There's a few things I want you to pay attention to, right? I want you guys to pay attention to how unhinged our Congress is. And I mean that from the aspect of, listen to how everybody argues with each other and it's all about them and it's not about what's right or wrong anymore. It's all about who's better. Oh, okay, well, you did this, so we're going to one-up you. You did this. And then I want you also to pay attention to how unhinged these conservative women are. It is terrible. We need to get rid of them out of government. I am being serious. We need just strong men to take care of our government. These women make it about themselves more than the men do. And then they go on and cry about feminist things like they're liberals. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, how can you be a conservative and be a feminist at the same time? It doesn't go hand in hand. Like, watch how you see this lady, Miss Grace or something like, I don't know. You'll see later in the video. But without further ado, let's get into it.
All right, it's not my hearing, but I'll attend if I want to. Hunter Biden surprising those on Capitol Hill, especially at a committee that was looking at him for contempt of Congress for not appearing. So he did appear. So you thought that solved everything. But no. That was just the start of the drama. Hillary Vaughn on Capitol Hill with more. Hey, Hillary.
Hey, Neil. Well, Hunter Biden crashed the party. He showed up here to Capitol Hill unannounced and uninvited to this House Oversight Committee hearing today that is looking at whether or not to hold him in contempt for being a no-show at his closed-door deposition. House Republicans and Democrats tangled over whether or not to hold Hunter in contempt. Republicans say he defied a congressional subpoena. Democrats say Republicans gave him a choice between a closed-door interview and a public hearing, and he chose a public hearing.
Listen, Mr. Moskowitz, Mr. Biden doesn't make the rules. We make the rules.
No, Mr. Chairman, you make the rules. And the rule you made is that he can choose.
The rule is...
Those were your words, reclaiming my time.
He was issued 2 lawful subpoenas.
Reclaiming my time, Mr. Chairman. No, you issued those subpoenas after he took you up on your invitation to come, and then you were like, oh, no, oh, my God, what did I do?
Bank statement.
Look, there's a
bank statement that's public in regards to Hunter Biden.
With this one, I want you guys to pay attention to how they make it about them and not about what's right or wrong anymore. It's about one-upsmanship with these people.
And his bank accounts, in his payments.
Mr. Chairman, I object to the styrofoam board. It's not a document.
Reclaiming order. We'll...
Clearly, Democrats today don't want the truth to come out.
Mr. Chairman, but this just means that any member will be able to add to their 5 minutes by putting on a display of
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to enter for the record
I think
Mr. Chairman,
from a bank report that shows
Can we get some order here?
Hunter
Mr.
Biden's
Chairman,
bank
where
account
are we in the
human
okay. Let's hold off on this. There's several objections. We're going to talk staffs between each other, and then we'll go from there.
Someone on this committee accused me of revenge porn, and I have a right to respond to that, and I'd like to introduce...
We're within the rules of the committee, everyone.
For the record...
See, it's about them. It's not about what's right or wrong.
This is important evidence for the record, and it pertains to our investigation into Joe Biden and Hunter Biden. And this comes from...
So do it behind closed doors like you do it.
It doesn't appear to be bad, but you ought to...
Mr. Chairman, she's got 9 placards there. Does she get an additional 5 minutes or 10 minutes?
I don't understand how any of you who support the genital mutilation of children and drag queens showing their body parts
reclaim
parades
order here. We'll suspend and let the staff discuss the evidence from the laptop being entered into the record.
First question is, who bribed Hunter Biden to be here today? That's my first question. Second question, you are the epitome of white privilege coming in.
No, white privilege isn't a real thing. Believe me, I'm white. I would know. I wish I had privilege. If I have some, can somebody please send it to me? I'll give you a P.O. box. I can make a P.O. box and somebody can send me my white privilege. This is what's wrong with conservative women. And they fall in line with the feminist movement and with the whole Me Too and the white privilege this and you're this and the illegal aliens deserve asylum over here. Every single one of them. This is what's wrong with conservative women. We need to remove every conservative woman and replace them with a strong conservative man.
To the Oversight Committee, spitting in our face, ignoring a congressional subpoena to be deposed. What are you afraid of? You have no to come up here and...
Mr. Chairman, point of inquiry.
Mr. Chairman,
if the gentlelady wants to hear from Hunter Biden, we can hear from him right now, Mr. Chairman. Let's take a vote and hear from Hunter Biden. What are you afraid of?
Hold on. Order.
Are women allowed to speak in here or no? Are women allowed to speak in here or no? Because you keep interrupting me.
I'll interrupt the chairman. I don't know that he's a lady.
I think that that Hunter Biden should be arrested right here, right now, and go straight to jail. Our nation is founded on the rule of law.
Come on.
And the premise that the law applies equally the day of that congressional subpoena to defy it and spit in the face of this committee. That's what you did. The question the American people are asking us is, what is Hunter Biden so afraid of? Why can't you show up for a congressional deposition? You're here for a political stunt. This is just a PR stunt to you. This is just a game that you are playing with the American people. You're playing with the truth. Hunter Biden wasn't afraid to sell access to Joe Biden to the highest bidder when he was in elected office. He wasn't afraid to trade on the Biden brand, peddle influence, and share those ill-gotten gains with members of his family, including Joe Biden. He wasn't afraid to compromise the integrity of the presidency and vice presidency by involving Joe Biden in shady business deals with our foreign adversaries. But Hunter Biden, you were too afraid to show up for a deposition. Responsibility.
She was telling the truth on that, but I'd like to know who did her research, in all honesty, to be fair.
We take lightly. It brings no joy for us to do this, but the president's son broke the law and must be held accountable in the same way anybody else would. I urge my colleagues on both sides of the aisle to do so. And my last message to you, Hunter Biden, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
What are you going to do in the House? Last fall, Chairman Comer made an explicit offer to conduct that people like Hunter and had, like him, the option to attend a deposition.
Yo, why does Hunter look so spaced out? Am I the only one noticing this? Like, look how spaced out this dude is. Is he wondering where his next ball of Parmesan cheese is gonna come from? Or is he maybe worried? I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments below. Is this the look of confusion? The look of wanting more drugs? Or the look of, I think I'm in trouble? Let me know.
Or a public hearing, whichever they chose. Hunter chose a hearing where Republicans could not distort, manipulate, or misuse that testimony. Honoring and then ignoring that invitation and proving once again that they cared little about the truth and wanted only to, quote, move the needle of political support, which was a quote Chairman Comer confessed was his true purpose. The Republican chairs today, then, are commandeering an unprecedented resolution to hold someone in contempt who has offered to publicly answer all their proper questions. The question there is, what are they afraid of?
Until today, he didn't take any reporter questions until...
This is literally the only question this dude answered. It's so pathetic. He answered one question, but I thought he showed up there to answer questions. That was my whole thing. Like, why would you only answer one of the reporter's questions yourself? And to be fair, you gave the most weirdest answer because, like, what you said doesn't make any sense. Here, listen.
He talked to me. Mr. Biden, why did you put your dad on speakerphone with your business partners if he had no involvement in your business?
Do you have a dad? Did he call you?
Yes.
Answer the phone?
Yes.
Okay.
But why did you need to talk to him during business meetings if he had nothing to do with your business?
I mean, it's just common sense, you know, like, Why? For what? If you're in the middle of a business meeting, why do you need to talk to him? I don't know. It's just weird. So at the end, now we got somebody throwing our favorite Karine Jean-Pierre a curveball actually a fastball question, and she doesn't know what to say. She's like confused. It's funny. You guys got to hear it.
You referred to the Republican impeachment inquiry as a stunt. The president himself has said that it was a political stunt. So I guess if the whole thing is a stunt, how does the White House see the president's son himself pulling a stunt by appearing at this contempt hearing?
I don't have anything else to add. The decisions that are made by Hunter Biden are his own. He's a private citizen, and I'm just not going to speak beyond that. If you ask me about the impeachment or what the GOP and Congress is doing as they're trying to impeach multiple cabinet members, I can speak to that. But Hunter Biden is a private citizen. I'm just not going to speak to that.
You have spoken to that, and again, you have called that a stunt in the past, right? So
I just don't have anything else to add. I hear you. For today, I'm just not going to say anything more.
And can you tell us what the president is up to today?
Yeah, I have a couple of things I can share with what the president is doing today.
Wow, so you guys heard that. It was all pure deflection, no answers. If this was Trump and Trump Jr., we already know what would be happening. Everybody would be getting thrown in the fire. Every single thing bad possible of the outcome could be is what they say would be. It's all double standards in this world. We literally live in a two-tier government, and it has nothing to do with rich or poor. It has to do with your beliefs and your morals. So I really appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out with me. If you could, please check out one of these videos. It really does help out a lot. Also, make sure to hit the like if you could for me. You guys have a good evening. We'll see you next time. Peace.